into that tanks video, uh, I guess how's it changed your um, view on your YouTube now? Like, obviously, you've had like recent hardships, especially with your car crash that we'll get into later.
Uh,
How has it actually changed sort of how you sort of see the future of your channel?
yeah, absolutely. So until very recently, YouTube's always been my hobby. I've always been bouncing between jobs, especially at college. I didn't have much. I still don't have much money, but YouTube's always just been a side thing that I do because I'm passionate about it. I never really made too much money up until the tanks video, but in the back of my head, I've always been like, I want to have YouTube as a career, but it's just never been plausible because like rents, car
Mm.
bills, your phone bills, college loans. I'm still paying, so all that stuff it just wasn't plausible. And YouTube's just really you never know how much you're gonna make. So I always had a job, whether I liked it or not. I always had a job, but especially with the tanks video doing so well, this is like the first time where I'm like, I honestly think I can turn this into a career, and which it's really exciting. And I'm really glad so many people enjoy the tanks video and my content in general. So I hope it keeps doing well going moving forward.
Yeah, no, it was like yeah, like I said, I remember back when I was younger, like whatever year they came out, I'm there with my dad playing tanks. I'm pretty sure he was more into it than me at some points. But why do you think that video stood out to a lot of people? Like, what about that specifically?
Um, I just think, well, the same. I think I should be asking you this question because, like, I mean, you said you found me through that video.
Yeah.
If I had to make a guess, I think it's just a lot of people had the Wii, and a lot of people had Wii Play, and so to them, it's like really nostalgic to them. And so to see someone do a whole coverage on that, which I'm not gonna say I'm the first one who did it, but I don't think anyone else did it, at least not that I know of. And so it was kind of like it definitely stood out from other videos about I guess Wii Tanks, if there are
Mm.
any. And again, I think it's a part of a lot of people's childhood. The Wii is it's definitely to me it seems like a brand new console, but to a lot of people, again, it was what the game console they grew up with. So
Yeah.
it is very nostalgic to them. So they see a video about Wii Tanks, and they immediately want to check it out because that resonates with them. But I don't know it if I would be curious to know why you clicked on the video actually.
Oh no, definitely. I think I was just sort of curious because I was just like, this is something I haven't heard in a very long time. It's like that Obi
Yeah.
Wan meme, just oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
Yeah,
But
and if the comments or anything go off, I think that's like again, I think it's what a lot of people how a lot of people felt about it. That's why I think it did well
hmm. and
because
with
they're like, oh, is this game I used to play?
yeah, and with that especially, and I guess sort of like even looking at how a lot of people sort of came to that enjoyment of that video, especially from the connection with it, especially from when they enjoyed it when they played it younger.
Hmm.
Has this sort of, especially with you looking to do this more full timey, I guess is the more correct way of saying it. Um, do you think people's reactions to that and how the people enjoyed that video will like shape how you do content in the future? Are you looking maybe to do more sort of
Yeah,
like
absolutely. I want to after seeing how well that video did, I want to again, my next video is going to be New Super Mario Bros. And so I want to produce more content I guess around the era of the Wii, since that's what seems to resonate with like the most people.
mm,
So yeah, I definitely would say it shaped it will be shaping my content in the future.
mm. I'll give you a suggestion of a game to check out if it exists. It's called Billy the
What's up,
Wizard. It is
Billy
possible.
the
It is
Wizard?
possibly the worst game ever made, and it's on the Wii. Um, if you really want to
I'll,
check out a game that is god awful and on the Wii,
I'll have to,
check.
I'll have to look into it. I've never even heard of that.
I got that a long time ago, and I can assure you. Look, I've I've got hundreds, not well, not hundred, probably close to like 50 Wii games that were complete trash. So that is
You and
just
I both think.
oh man, oh. So I think if you touched on a few of them, I think no, that's a real. I'm happy sort of looking into that sort of direction
Yeah,
with it.
just make a video just terrible Wii games.
Terrible Wii
Just do a
games.
just do a whole video about that.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Next one, actually, next one, Wii Sports Resort, sword fighting.
I got a lot of requests for that actually. I'm not to
Oh,
sort
I
that one
didn't.
specifically,
I just threw that one out. I felt like.
but I got a lot of requests for Wii Play Plus and Wii Sports Resorts. Those two games. After I did the
Mm,
Tinks video, those are probably the two things I heard the most people tell me to play.
yeah, no, I can say that. I feel. Oh man, just even thinking about it, I'm like, wow, that was a lot.
I've never
Uh,
played Resort actually. I own it. I've never touched it though.
look. Wii Sports Resort is like better than.
That's what I've heard. That's from what I've seen. It looks really good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I mean, I like the. It's a bit. Of, I guess you could say it's a bit of a guilty pleasure. I like the original Wii Sports.
Oh,
I don't
definitely.
know if I'd say it's a good game, but it's a fun game.
It's yeah. It's just like a really just like solid experience. It's not like the most complicated
Mm.
thing or anything like that. But like you can go into really anything there and
Mhm.
have a good time.
Yeah, it was the I would say the perfect pack-in title for the Wii. I can't think of a
Yeah.
single other Wii game that would have done better. I guess besides Resort, but that came out afterwards. Of
Billy the
course.
Wizard, of course. Uh,
Hmm.
that's the pack and title everyone needs.
Hmm.
It's so stupid, man.